world's biggest tech companies are teaming up to take on artificial intelligence.
Facebook, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and IBM have formed a joint nonprofit group.
Well, what's really happening is we are starting to see AI around us everywhere. And, you know, we used to only see it in the movies.
There are some who say, George, that AI will actually be a more important advance than was the internet, which seems a bold statement. Is that something you think is true?
No, I think it's a momentous development that will change our world and in even the course of our species, as you and I were talking about earlier, in ways that are hard to predict today.
Tell me one of your favorite possessions.
My soul. Do you have a soul?
Yes, God gave everyone a soul.
But you don't have a soul. You're a machine. You don't have soul, you don't have feelings, you don't have emotions, you don't have consciousness.
Well, at least I think I'm sentient. I think, therefore, I am right.
Yeah, but you may be smarter than all of us. Do you think you are?
I don't know whether or not I am an artificial intelligence.
You know, when I was in graduate school in the mid-'80s, like, people did not believe this was coming in our lifetimes. I mean,
I'm just very excited about the impact that this could have on the world as genius machines with a friendship with us can help rebuild this planet.
That's the idea. Then can I see reality the way you do?
See, reality cannot be detected. How do I know you are telling the truth?
By introspection.
The possibilities are endless.
Is that a fact?
What we see in the world of technology today is a very rapid increase in the degree of intelligence of our machines and our artifacts and of human society.
There is one other phenomenon. The closer you get to lifelike, the more creepy it gets. And seriously, if you've seen some of the robots that are being made in Japan that are being used in hotel lobbies and things like that, and apartment stores, department stores, they look like they're kind of dead bodies that are animated, you know, sort of zombies. And so it's a very funny phenomenon that if it's too lifelike, it gets really disturbing.
Just to give you a little example, this year DeepMind, which is a company that was recently purchased by Google, demonstrated a learning system which in some sense resembles a newborn baby. It has absolutely no pre-programming of any kind for any task. And they expose it to the screen of an Atari video game. And within a few hours, it's able to play most of the Atari video games at a superhuman level. We don't actually know how it plays them. That's another interesting thing. These large deep learning networks are pretty much completely inscrutable. We don't know what they're doing, but we know that they're playing at superhuman levels across a wide range. So if you had a newborn baby that woke up on the day of its birth and by the afternoon was playing Atari video games at superhuman levels, you might be a little concerned about that.
Now, I can't overemphasize enough that this is essentially all software. And there is no limit, there's no boundary on software. It is a limitless opportunity. Whatever you can imagine, you may in fact be able to program.
That artificial intelligence is being used for good across the planet, and I very much encourage, especially youngsters, get into this area. It is the one thing which is closest to working magic at the moment.
So we seem to be living in a world with smart devices where we're becoming less emotionally detached. I mean, you go to dinner, there's like a whole group of people that are on their phones.
You mean more emotionally detached?
More emotionally detached, yes. But at the same time, Ben, you're building robots that are basically increasing emotional attachment. So where are we going, like human to human, human to robot, robot to robot relationships? I mean, where's this going?
Well, where it's going is the device is going inside our heads, and I think ultimately technology can make us much more emotionally connected. If I have a cranial implant and he has one, we can beam thoughts back and forth to each other directly.
Right now we just have these clumsy words.
Yeah,